It's 1:12 a.m. You're halfway through closing the clinic when the power flickers. You pause for a second, then keep moving. The backup generator hums quietly like it's used to nights like this. You finish logging the last patient, a routine case that barely covered the bills. Your hands still smell faintly of antiseptic. Another long night. Nothing unusual. The lights flicker again. This time longer. The room dims, brightens, then settles. You look up. Something feels off, not wrong, just different. Like the night is about to change. Then the front door slams open. The sound cuts through the silence. Two men rush in, carrying a third between them. Blood drips behind them. Slow, steady, deliberate. The man in the middle is barely conscious. Doctor. Not a question, a command. You freeze for half a second. This isn't a trauma center. He won't make it, one of them interrupts. Their eyes don't ask. They expect. You look at the blood, then at their hands. Steady, calm. These aren't desperate people. If you refuse, he dies. If you agree, something in your life changes forever. Put him on the table, gloves on, tools ready. No hesitation now. The first rule forms in your mind instantly. No names. You don't ask, they don't tell. You cut through fabric, then skin. Everything becomes mechanical. You find it, the bullet. Too close to something important. Too risky. You're taking too long. You ignore the voice. Your world shrinks to your hands. One move, everything depends on it. It's done. Silence, then, how much? You hesitate. 5,000. No reaction, just a thick stack of cash placed in your hand. Too easy. The door closes. And suddenly, it's quiet again. Too quiet. You look down at the blood on the floor. Something inside you shifts. You tell yourself, just this once. 3 nights later, the phone rings. No number, no name. You're needed. That's it. No explanation. You sit in the dark, thinking. Police? Walk away? Pretend it never happened? But they found you once. They can find you again. You are now. The words echo in your head. You stare at the phone, long enough to realize you already made your choice. You answer. Weeks turn into months. You adapt. A second kit, clean, compact, untraceable. You're no longer reacting. You're preparing. New places, darker places, warehouses, back rooms. A man arrives with his hand barely attached. You don't ask questions anymore. You just fix what's broken. The money grows, fast. 5 becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. Stacks of cash replace stress, at least on the surface. Then it happens. You hesitate, just for a second, a chest wound. You double-check. That second almost kills him. Next time, don't hesitate. No anger, just certainty. You nod, because you understand now. Doubt is dangerous here. People start knowing you, not your name, but your value. Different groups, same destination. You. Then comes something new. A clean apartment. Too clean. A woman lies unconscious. No blood, no urgency. Something feels wrong. This isn't emergency surgery. No, it's more important. You understand immediately. This isn't about saving, it's about control. You feel the weight of that. You hesitate. Longer this time. Then, you look at your tools. Prepare the room. And just like that, the line disappears. Time moves fast. Too fast. Hundreds of procedures. You don't feel pressure anymore. You don't feel fear. You just perform. One day, you try to stop. You ignore the calls. 1 day, 2 days. Silence feels strange. On the 3rd day, someone shows up. No patient, no noise, just a message. You don't stop. Then everything breaks. A surgery interrupted. The door bursts open again. Different voices, different energy. But you don't stop. Hours later, a room with no windows. Questions. Careful answers. You walk a line you can't see. Then, a familiar face. Not police. One of them. A few words exchanged, and suddenly, you're free. After that, nothing feels stable. Everything feels temporary, like it could collapse at any moment. Tonight, you're home. Quiet. Still. A life that feels distant now. The phone rings again. You already know who it is. You already know what it means. We need you. You grab your bag. No hesitation. No questions. You step into the night, like you've done 100 times. Engine starts, road stretches ahead. Another case, another line crossed. And deep down, you know the truth. This doesn't end.